Yeah, I was at peace with being done, but at the same time, after that very last game from the NCAA tournament when we lost, like my senior year, I mean, it was so sobering because I was really thankful that I had the Lord as like my sole identity because it makes you wonder who the heck you are, you know, like, because literally the second that buzzer went off and you just look around and you're like, I'm not a soccer player anymore.
Done.
You know, like
Done.
This is not who I am anymore.
Right.
I can't fall back or rely on this identity anymore. And
Right.
shoot, that's a terrible feeling.
It is.
Before I even got to that place, that there was a grieving process. And I think it's really important for, you know, future athletes and athletes who are, you know, getting ready to come to the end of their careers to understand that it's okay to grieve the loss of that sport. You know, to grieve the loss of that chapter of your lives where that sport was one of your main identities. And so I think all of us in our own ways went through that grieving process, some of us in healthier ways than others. You know, some of the ways that people grieve their life after sport is really, you know, it's really debilitating and destructive. But some ways, you know, for me, like I really had to take a few weeks and just grieve that part of my identity dying, if that makes any sense. And then after I was able to kind of like cry through it and, you know, like come to that sobering place. Listen, I don't cry a lot either, but
right.
It's emotional time.
Superwoman cries. It does happen.
I also broke my nose 4 times in 9 different places at UT. So there's a fun fact.
Yeah.
I cried then too. But yeah, it's like once you kind of wake up from that and like the reality sets in, then for me it was like, I've got to finish school.
Yeah.